Good girl, Boo. You getting your workout in, Boo? Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Parrot. Good morning, everybody. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. I've been on a long break, and it kind of suddenly happened. And I wasn't in any mood to try to make an explanation. I think I just went dormant for a while. So for a few weeks, I've been thinking about making a video and letting you know where I've been. My throat's a little scratchy today. I don't know why, but there's nothing wrong. But anyway, I feel like I sound like a man. But anyway, I wanted to let you know where I'd been. I don't know how many months it's been since I've made a video. But I'm in my exercise room this morning riding my bicycle. I ride it and I walk on my treadmill every day. So this is a good quiet time without the girls coming in and out for me to kind of tell you a little bit about what's been going on. A little bit about it. So school will be starting again pretty soon. And I think this is the best time while my thoughts are not scattered everywhere from the day and all the activities of the day. So what happened? First of all, my oldest son, is on dialysis. He's waiting for a kidney transplant. He's been on the list almost 4 years this time. And so he got really sick. And I thought I was going to lose him. He had kept going into AFib. And it was really stressful. And so I think I checked out mentally on that. But I still functioned okay, did okay. But during that time, the girls came into heat. Both of them did. And I was thinking about breeding them. And I had the guy all set up that has that dog that I posted the last time. Back last year one time, probably the best dog I could have found so far. Only thing is that dog didn't have OFA testing. It had a clear DNA, but it didn't have OFA testing, and I didn't feel good about that. And then it got closer and closer to time, and I thought, I cannot have a litter of puppies that I'm trying to housebreak and train and do all that texture testing and food testing and all the things that I'd want to do, housebreaking the puppies for the people that would potentially be getting a puppy. I knew I could not do that and justify what all I've been claiming I was going to do. So I just contacted the guy and told him I'm just not going to do it, ever. I told him I wasn't going to do it. Then I talked to Pet Dad about it, and he was thinking I was going to not do it. We made the appointment to get the girls spayed, and then I said, no, I don't want to do that yet because I'm not 100% sure that I want to spay them. So I canceled the vet appointment, figured I had all summer. I think this was, I don't know when that was. This past spring, maybe? But anyway, I don't know. Time has gotten away from me. I told the vet's office, their vet, that I would get back with them, whenever I made up my mind what to do. Then I watched one of my groomer videos right after that, and I saw a dog, a doodle, probably a golden doodle. I forget there's other kind of doodles, but my heart's with the golden doodles as far as what I want to raise. I saw one that had been tied up in the backyard of their home for 4 years and never was groomed ever. And this girl that I watch online, and I've learned a lot from on grooming, she was doing a free groom for the dog, which I'm thinking that if I can get my shoulder straightened up, I might start doing that, because I'm pretty good at grooming now, and I think I might offer, if someone needs a free groom, I might do it. If the dog's, like, behaves well enough that I can do it. Another story altogether. Let me get off of that. Excuse me, if you don't know, I'm riding my exercise bicycle. And I covered up the window because the light was too bright for the video to show it very well. Anyway, I saw that and I was just devastated, because I thought, I don't want to bring puppies into the world that I love as siblings and as babies of my dogs, and have them treated that way. And I thought maybe I shouldn't. And I go back and forth like this all the time. If I knew that these dogs would end up with good homes of people that really, really mean to keep them and to love them and to care for them like they deserve to be. Not that people have money to care, like a lot of money. Just somebody that would groom them and make sure they're clean and care for them, feed them. I don't know. I go back and forth with it. So I guess, when my son got sick like that, he's good now. He's still on dialysis, but he's doing good. I mean, he was in the hospital constantly. He had to get a procedure done, an ablation done on his heart, and he's only in his 40s. And I don't know, it was rough to go through. And then my other son has got his own things going on. That's the only 2 kids I have. And I think emotionally, I tried to check out of life maybe for a little while, even though I go through my days and I laugh and I do my stuff that I do every day. And then my cousin, she's like a sister to me. She's gotten where she needs help all the time. My uncle passed away that was just 3 years older than me or so. And then my cousin has gotten where she's almost where she can't live by herself. She's not doing mobility-wise very well. So I've been helping her. Still, it wasn't too much for me to share Doodle things. But I had a lot, okay? So I won't bore you with all those details, but I just want to say, if you're a person that prays, pray for my boys. And I don't know. I'm just expecting any day for somebody to call, some hospital to call and tell us they have a kidney for Jay. And I'm expecting any day for my other son to wake up and say, I am good today. I'm good today. Because I know he's in there somewhere. And I love them both so much. When you're a parent, if you're a parent, you are not happy unless your kids are happy. But at the same time, you have to just make yourself happy. And that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so I'm not going to go into any of that anymore. So what's my channel? What's going on with my channel? I don't really know. I am not for sure not going to give up on breeding my golden doodles, Paris and Bougie. That's what my whole channel's about. I often have a lot of information that I can share, things that I've learned that I didn't know, and things that I already did know. And so for now, I think that's what I'm going to do with my channel. Excuse me for the shaking around. I'm riding my exercise bicycle while I'm talking to you. And that's why I'm moving around, because if I prop it up on the console, it's back too far or something. So I'm at the very bottom of the screen, and there's all this ceiling left up here. So that's why I'm doing that. Why it's doing that. I won't make you watch too much of a video, but here's where I'm at with this. I am going to share a video soon about a lady I watch, a veterinarian that I watch online, and she has a new concept about spaying and neutering that she's trying to spread the word on, and she thinks that we should do tubals on the females instead of a full hysterectomy spay. And it's the same risk, if not less, on the surgery. And then on the neutering, she thinks they ought to do a vasectomy on the males, because she said they're finding that dogs that have been fully, like, completely neutered, removing everything out of the sac and leaving the sac, or females that have had a full hysterectomy, are getting bone cancers early in life, or cancers. And I had noticed people were telling me about all these dogs coming down with bone cancer. In fact, my oldest son's dog got it at, I think, 5 years old or so, 5 or 7, something like that. And she was my grand dog, and she got it and had to be put down. So I would like to share that vet's information and that link on a future video. There's a lot of things I do know that I'd like to share, and I groom my own dogs, and I'd like to help people that don't know how, or people that are trying to learn. I'd like to help them, by giving them some tips that I know. They might not even be long videos, but it's things that I can share. I often do that in my own life. People ask me things about dogs because they know I know stuff about dogs. And I don't know everything, but I think I know enough to help people that maybe don't have the resources to be able to go and pay money and find out all this stuff on their own, or that have had enough dog experience to find out things on their own. Myself, I enjoy learning about dogs. I love to teach them my own dogs. I mean, that's what I do. I love to teach them. It's fun to me. I like to take care of them. It's like they're small children to me that I used to have, and mine all grew up, so I get to do it again, but it's with my dogs. So that's what I do, and I'm older. I know, I mean, to some young people, I'm sure I'm boring, but there's some people that may not find me so boring because I'm older, so I'd like to share. They're outside the door now wanting to come in because they're saying hello, because they know I've got the door shut, and they're always in here with me. I mean, mine are all walking on my treadmill really well. I'll share that video of them just the other day at the end of this video. But that's what I'm going to do with my channel. I'm going to do just whatever I feel like I want to do that day, that time. May not be a video every day. I'd love to do that if I can, but it might not be what you'd want to see, or it might not be real good video work, because I don't have anyone to video for me. I just do it myself. Pet Dad's not into that. He will not stand around a video for me unless I'm grooming and I can talk him into doing a little bit of video, and he won't. Okay, just in a little bit there, Paris. He just won't do it. He's not into that. So they're sticking their feet under the door. So if you do want to watch my channel still after all this, I would love it. I would love for you to comment and tell me stuff you know. I hope I can help you, and if I help you, tell me. And if you're going to watch my video, I would appreciate if you'd click the like button so it'll kind of put me back into the algorithm. I'm probably going to start all over with hardly nothing because it's been so long. You're going to go into the store? Pet Dad's going to the store, so I'll let the girls in when I get done. Be careful. Okay. So, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, if you want to watch still, and you do watch, and there's enough people that watch, I'll go ahead and make videos. I love doing it, and I love sharing. And as usual, if you're going to get on here, which is so rare that happens, but if anybody gets on here and starts with their snarky comments and their I hate Doodles comments, and Doodles are mutts comments, okay, you're going to get deleted and blocked. I don't care if I don't get a view. I'm not going to put up with that, because I love Doodles. And if you don't, I don't know what you're watching me for anyway. So I love golden doodles especially, but I love all dogs. One thing I've always wondered is, if you want to say the shelters are full, and they are full, then you turn around at the same comment or a few after that and say, doodles are mutts. What do you think's in shelters? okay? What difference does it make if a dog is a mutt or not? If I can afford to buy a dog, I'm going to buy one. And I don't care what your opinion is about people that buy dogs. I do care that the shelters have it so stringent for the qualification process that they would rather let that dog live its whole life in a little square cubicle with hardly any interaction except for whatever sweet little volunteer shows up once in a while to love on them, that you'd rather make them live a horrible, lonely life than to let people that are good-hearted people that do their best adopt a dog and give it a chance. You know, you can let the people bring the dog back, or you can follow up on it enough to know. You know, I know good people that have tried to qualify to adopt a dog, my oldest son being one, who is an excellent pet owner. And he just gave up and bought a Great Dane because he could not find an adoption process that was, you know, not 6 months long, and him going to classes at their place and all this mess, when he well qualified to own a dog. There's videos about that on my channel, and an interview that he did to tell what all he went through. So anyway, I got off on that rabbit hole. I do that, sorry. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do for now. People ask me locally, are you ever going to breed your girls? And I tell them, I want to, but I don't know. I just don't want to make some more puppies that are going to end up tied up in the backyard or given away 3 or 4 times to other people that don't want them, or that are going to be a Christmas gift that's going to end up outside of somebody's door within a month because they didn't know how to deal with a puppy. And I mean, these are real. I'm not being arrogant. I just don't want to do that. It's going to feel like it's my own family member getting treated that way. I'm sorry, I'm getting out of breath because I've now been writing about 20 minutes before I even got on here and started the video correctly. Anyway, that's where my channel's going. I'm going to share things I know, things I learn. Definitely going to share the girls, what they're doing. They walk on the treadmill sometimes, but that I'm also going to start doing that with them more, because I do 1.5 hours a day alternating on my treadmill and my exercise bicycle. For now, I have all summer, but when school starts back up in a couple weeks, I don't know if I'm going to have the energy to do all that, but I'll definitely be doing at least 30 minutes in here doing something, because I am older and I want to keep my health and be able to keep grooming my dogs, and that is a workout in itself right there. But I just do my 3 dogs, and I can do that. I might do a free groom, as I said, for other people that, you know, need that done, because I feel like that's a need. Some people can't afford that. And I just was lucky enough to be able to afford to get the equipment, everything I could possibly need to groom with, and I was able to teach myself because of YouTube and because of Rover's Makeover. Shout out to them on YouTube. If you don't watch her channel, she's a good person. And Go Groomer used to do videos, so she's got a whole lot of videos. There's a lot of TikTok people I watch that groom live, so you can ask questions to all of those people. Pick the ones you like that kind of have the lifestyle you like, and go to them. I'll be probably sharing links to all of that as time goes by. I don't have a lot of time today to do that. I'm not even going to edit this video very heavily. I'm just going to get on there and kind of write a little bit of a description and share this video. It's almost up on 20 minutes now, so I apologize to every one of you. There's been so many of you guys that have been so faithful to follow me in foreign countries as well as in America. I didn't have a whole lot of views. Like at the first of it, I'd have maybe 300, sometimes more. But I've noticed over this time that I've been off, a lot of people are still watching my videos and commenting to me. And so I believe there's people that want to watch and want to learn from me. And if they do, and I see that people are still watching me, I'm going to go ahead and put up what I can. But just full disclosure, for now, for the near future, I'm not planning on, definitely not on their next heat cycle, will be this fall late. I'm not planning on breeding the girls yet because my son's not transplanted, and I cannot breed a litter of puppies and housebreak them properly and get the go-home bags that I wanted to put together for people and train them for all the noises, that they might encounter when they go home, like fireworks and guns. I shouldn't even said that word, but practice. People that have firearms practicing having noise. Thunderstorms, cats, they might be around, children, they might be around. I needed to be able to have time for people's kids to come over here and handle the puppies so the puppies are used to kids and all the things that you might deal with, vacuum cleaner noises and all that. That's what I wanted to do to train the puppies. And if you've watched my videos, you know that. So shout out to Duncan's dad, Dunkle. They watched us and I watched them. And just a lot. I don't want to name just one person or two or three because there's a lot of people that are faithful to watch. Okay, I'm done with the video. I'm going to finish my ride. If you're still watching now, thanks for watching. And write in the comments, I'm still with you. Or I'm not still with you. All the trolls, kick rocks, or you'll be blocked and deleted. And thanks for listening to me this long if you did. The girls say hi, Roxy, Paris, and Bougie. They love watching you guys watch them on TV. So, talk to you soon. Be blessed. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.